Okay, can you hear me now? I thought I'd still be able to talk even if I didn't add me to the stream, but I guess I was wrong. Dumb move. Can you all hear me? Okay, so obviously you didn't hear any of what I said. So this guy goes by Turtle Islanders North America, who put out a nonsense video and 25 minutes long. It was painful for me to get through, so I'm not gonna put you guys through that. I'll leave the link in the description. So basically, after that, I responded with this, and then he responded back to me 6 minutes and 11 seconds, saying how much he didn't care about what I say. Well, making that long of a video shows that you do. Otherwise, you wouldn't have responded at all. And the end here, I baited him in this, and he took the bait. I'll show you on the next response he made to me. Take a DNA test that shows up as indigenous people, and if it does, I will publicly apologize. Balls in your court, faker. I love poking at these guys. They're so easy to bait. Now, 1 second. So what did I put a link in Discord. Oh wait, did I not? Oh no, I didn't post that one. So we go Turtle Islander America. Ah, crap. Let me look at Discord. Hello, everyone that I missed. Okay, so let's go into his response. It's funny. You'll love it. And he basically debunks his whole argument in 49 seconds. That's got to be a record of some kind.
And you're absolutely right. I won't be making more videos after this.
Oh,
So
crap.
stop making videos.
I didn't put the sound on, did I?
And because I don't care,
Hold on.
is where you're still mad.
Hey, Catherine, how are you? Okay, rookie mistake there.
And you're absolutely right. I won't be making more videos after this. So stop making videos of me because I don't care. And because I don't care is where you're still mad. And just to let you know, the DNA tests are fake. You should probably Google that since that's all you do. Dude, you're nothing but a videographer, a video editor at best. You don't even film anything. I used to hire people like you when I used to work in the business world. Bro, go sit down.
Did you catch the part where he said DNA is fake? When in actuality, DNA tests are 99% accurate.
You're probably not even getting paid for this video. You're wasting your time. Nobody even cares. So, anyway, as we go along and we worry about what we call ourselves, you don't worry about what we call ourselves. Okay? So just remember that part. Just remember that part.
So this is
It's time
oh
to
crap.
take the next leap in life.
This is basically how to debunk your own argument in 50 seconds. You there, Dr. Swindle?
Yes, I am.
All right. So you said that you dug up some more stuff about this guy?
Yeah. I there's a newspaper article that he holds up, and the name on it is Sith Ragsdale. So I just Googled that name, and just the stuff I found that the person is like from Muskogee, Oklahoma, and one of their family members is buried in a Chickasaw or something cemetery, but there's no mention of him, this person that's on that document, being a Native American.
And not only that, I forgot to add, or I think it was in the original post or the second one, I don't remember. He says that he found out that he's native from www.dawsroll.com, which doesn't exist, by the way. So
Yeah, but if you notice in the first video, one of his videos, he says he's full-blooded Native American. Then he states that he's four different Native Americans. So how can you be full-blooded Native American and be four different types?
is that what it was? A Cherokee Blackfoot. Was that the other one?
Yeah,
What else? I don't remember what else he was
yeah, I
saying.
don't remember either. But it's just
So
all.
I was hoping that we could get Sean on, but I don't know where he is. Oh wait, there he is. Let's see. Oh, oh.
Um, yeah, I'm on my Chromebook, and I can't figure this thing out. My phone is dead, so yeah. So let me go over and see if I can find the video. Did he delete any of his?
The two videos he did about me, I downloaded just in case he decided to.
Okay, yeah, because he's going to do something like that. Let's see. Where's my library? Hold on a second. Let me just get to. Yeah. So yeah, there it is, right there. Yeah. So his other one's Ragsdale in the Muskogee, and he just basically shows the article of three black folks in the video or on this newspaper article, and you see the ad. Then I Googled the picture itself, and it came over to a Facebook page of the Muskegee clan. Then what's quite amazing about that, D-Gen, you saw the pictures. The top two were a bunch of black folks, and the bottom two were lighter skinned Indians.
Yeah,
You there, D-Gen?
I'm here. Yep, I'm here.
Okay. Thought I lost us everything.
Yeah. Look at the first two look like black Americans, and then then
The other
the other,
two were
yeah.
the real ones, which is that's basically like what they like to do,
Yeah.
is take from somebody else's heritage, like example the Moors, and claim it's theirs.
Yeah, I blame a lot of this on Dane Calloway because he's probably the biggest one that does this.
There's a few of them. What is it? Um, I can't think of his name offhand. Peasy Weezy, what's his doozy name?
Was it a Chief Cherokee Peasy or
Yeah,
Cherokee? Yeah,
yeah. Then also Azir Dukes of Tears does the same thing. He wears Indian headdress in a lot of his videos. But these people are before Dane Calloway. But it's
but it seems like Dane Calloway has the biggest mouth, though. I don't know how many subs he has because he hides it,
yeah,
but he's got a lot of views. I think he got like what 4 million or
yeah,
probably more than that, 43 million views or something like that.
yep. Let's see if I can find this quick and I share this with you. Images. Okay, yeah, here we go.
And plus, I don't think you could search, the Dawes roll on the internet.
Yeah,
Or you could do the your family tree and all that, like through Ancestry or anything else. But then, if I remember correctly, Sean telling me that you actually have to go to the tribe
yeah.
to find out.
Let's see.
Yeah,
No,
Rose. All he had was a printout of saying Dawes roll and his name on it. So he
yeah. Okay, let me get back here. No, close that. So I'm going to try sharing my screen here if I can do this.
Corrosive said yes, you can. Can you explain to us then, Corrosive? You should be able to share the screen.
Yeah, I can. I'm just getting something else going to. Continue to talk. I'm just trying to get something else going here too. So
I
it's
thought of as lying when I tried to explain I have some Native American in me because of my white skin. I only have a quarter Native American because of my dad. So then you're not lying. I mean, a quarter. I think most tribes, if I remember correctly, 1/16 is the minimum you can have.
yeah.
Who called you a liar, cat girl?
Here's that.
Okay. Just leave right there. Hey, thank you.
And
Oh, hold on a second.
oh, you're on the phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still getting to it. Hold on. Technology sucks.
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay, so we're there. Get back there. Click on there.
And what I think is also funny is when they say, "Well, you're European." Yeah, I never doubted that. I even showed my ancestry on there. like 47% European. No, I'm sorry, 47% English, and a whole bunch of others.
Okay, so I'm going to share a couple of screens here just to show everybody where I found this. So let me get over to that, and the first screen is just a Google search that I did of that photograph, and hold on a second.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
And Kekrel, don't let them call you a liar. I mean, there's true science. All right. Welcome, my friend.
I hate
Islam, everyone. Islam.
Islam.
Okay. Hold on a second. I'm still trying to figure out this Google Chromebook, and I can't scroll down.
Did you see my community post? True science.
So you got the fake Indian on in your crosshairs.
Yep.
Yeah.
It claims that he found out he was through www.dawsroll.com.
Yeah, never heard of that.
It doesn't exist. You could buy it, but it's not.
Yeah, these people, they just love making things up.
Oh, hell yeah.
Joe, what tribe are you from?
There we go. Okay, so I think I'm sharing the screen right now.
Oh, I gotta add that. Yeah, there we go.
So if you notice, if you could, is that up on the screen? I can't see.
Yes.
So this is the newspaper article that he was showing in his video,
Hey, Winnie.
and it says the Muskogee Creek Indian Freedmen Band. So, so that's there. So now we're going to go take a look at the that Facebook. Knock it off. That Facebook page, and let me get back to that. So and this is what I'm showing next is going to be their Facebook page, and this is where he got the. This is where he got the picture from. He didn't find it online or anything like that. So
I'm gonna jump out and jump back in because my phone is sounding staticky.
All right, no problem.
So here's the Facebook page. So that's the Facebook page where he basically got the information from. So basically, the guy's a fraud,
Oh yeah.
and he just like, oh, let's take this picture that I found, claim these people are me, or relatives and stuff like that, and let's roll with it. So
Exactly. I can't imagine hating your own race that much that you have to hijack others. I've said this, many times before, but it's amazing to me. Be
yeah,
proud of who you are.
it's nuts. So this is what the Moors do, and it's.
I don't
mean,
think it's a case of them hating their race. It's just the fact that, you know, myself included, we were descendants of the Atlantic slave trade, so we don't really know our ancestors. So they just, they're just trying to piece stuff together, but a lot of the stuff that they're piecing together is unfortunately made up.
Yep, or learned by Taj Tariq Bey.
Yeah. So, but I saw a video with him. I did a video on him when he was getting evicted out of the house he was squatting in, and in the beginning of the video, he was speaking like trying to speak a different language. I guess it was he trying to say that it was some type of Native American language. I would just love for a true Native American to say if the language he was speaking is real or not.
Yeah, I was gonna ask Sean. I messaged him in Discord. I don't know if he's busy, but I'd love to have him up here. Because he's 100%. So
Yeah, he's 100%, and I got my 1%. I showed my proof. Yeah, yeah, these people, man, I don't know what's up with them, but that dude, he's just trying to live off the land for free. He's living in parks, all type of craziness.
now this one I'm on the fence about. Sometimes, yeah, it could be irritating, but a lot of time, it's just they like the culture, so they want to, tattoo it on them. They're appreciating Native Americans. At least that's how I look at it.
Yeah, it's like they want to be down, but they don't truly know if they're really down because, as you stated, they don't believe in DNA tests. They don't believe in the white man's science. They think it's fake. So
Oh, yep, he said it was fake already.
yeah. I mean,
As-
that's because that. I mean, honestly though, if he did take a DNA test, he more than likely would probably have some type of Native American in his blood, but the percentage will be real low, just like mine. You saw mine's was 1%.
and it was weird. Mine came up as I didn't have any, but yet I think it was a third cousin had like 1% on there.
Yeah, so maybe with you it probably it washed out of yours. But you see, I took 2 DNA tests. They both came back with Native American, and it real low. I forget what the other percentage was. I will have to go and look. I think this other one was 3%. Like it's real low. Nothing for me to be running around saying yes, I'm a Native American.
I accidentally booted myself.
Okay.
Oops.
Yeah.
I did Ancestry. I was thinking of doing that 23andMe.
Yeah, I did. That was the other one I did too. I did 23andMe. I'm looking for a third one to actually do.
The reason why I did it is because I'm adopted, and I wanted to see if I could find my birth mother.
Okay.
And actually, on that, I got a hit on my birth mother's sister, my aunt.
Mhm. And you see, just off your story, that right there lets you know that science actually works. It is not fake.
And if you look it up in Google, it says 99% accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they just don't want to believe that because they want to believe in what they think they are.
Yeah, exactly. It's what you just said. They want to believe. They don't want proof. They just
Yeah.
want to be. They just want to be in the beliefs.
And I posed this question before, and even for argument's sake, if they were, they're not going to get any of the benefits. They won't be recognized by the tribes really, and they won't get any of the reservation.
I mean, the thing is, too, even if they were recognized, they still wouldn't be able to run around without driver's license and squat in people's houses because the
Yes.
true Native Americans, they stay on their reservations. They don't even mix and mingle with the common folk.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have it both ways.
And no, they think it makes them special. Well, sorry, you're just ordinary like all the rest of us.
Yeah, well, we're all human beings, regardless.
What if you
Yeah,
start thinking?
what is their plan?
I don't know. That's
Their plan is to try to live for free
Yeah.
because this was their land first. Well, if it was your land first, you better fight and take it back.
Yeah. And if you're indigenous, let's do a DNA and test, and let's really prove it.
And the thing is, when you think about it, right, Native Americans are not even indigenous to the Americas. Native Americans come from Asia.
Yeah,
So
they've come up
there's
over
really
through.
no such thing as an indigenous American. The indigenous, those are the people that are in Australia.
Yeah.
You know, it has nothing to do with anybody from America.
Yeah. I mean, science has proven that the Native Americans are from Asia.
Yes. Yeah. That's without a doubt.
and
But
also there's indigenous people in New Zealand. I don't even remember how to pronounce it. Maori, something like that. They're
Yeah.
indigenous to New Zealand.
yeah. Then there's that the one island that nobody's allowed on. There's a tribe of people there.
Oh yeah, the way they kill the white people when they come over.
Yeah.
Where's that at? Is
So
that Turtle Island?
No, it's somewhere in Asia. The people there, they were there from day one, and they look like black people. They're dark skinned people with chinky eyes, but they have woolly hair. You would think that they were African Americans. And when one white man went over there, they straight up killed him because they don't trust outsiders.
they messed them up too.
No, they killed one.
Yeah. There's within the last few years there was somebody that tried going on the island and they messed them up.
Yeah, there was one group of people doing a story on them that they actually let film them and all of that stuff. But
Yeah.
at the beginning, they were shooting their arrows at them. They, because they didn't know who the hell they were.
Yep. So, I mean, if you're a Native American, you're a Native American. But pushing what this cat is doing, what this guy is doing, is just pushing the limits to where we debunked him. And now he's pissed.
Oh yeah, his excuse will be as it is with all of them. I know what I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, in your mind, you don't know.
It's like, I'm 1/32 Native American. Do I go out and wear a headdress and do all this? No, I don't. I don't roll with that. I mean, what this guy is doing is what I'm calling the Elizabeth Warren from Massachusetts, where she tried to say she's Native American and all of this, and would come to find out she's got a little bit of Native American in her, but it's not enough to say so.
Like less than 1%, I think.
Yeah, and this guy probably has less than 1%.
Like me, I have 1%, right?
Yeah.
But I wouldn't run around and say, "Hey, I'm a Native American."
Yep. It's
irritating already. I told you that I want to go after Dane Calloway.
Yeah,
he's a nutcase.
I've fired a number of shots and I haven't got anything back.
He's not going to respond to no one. He's
No.
too big. He's just going to ignore it because his people believe his fake stuff that he put out, and that's good enough for him.
Yeah. The only way we can get to him is either if he's stupid enough to post something like a phone number or something like that, and they're always that stupid to post a phone number.
Yeah, now he's not. He don't interact and talk with his fans like that to ever post phone numbers and stuff.
But you never know. It's something. He'll do something where something will get posted and he doesn't realize it and stuff like that. It's like I've accidentally put my real email address in one of my chats, but you have to stop it really quick to see it. But
Yeah.
it's
Now, this comment that I just put up there, yeah, the Washita Nation is actually just part of the sovereign citizen movement.
yeah. The
It,
Washita Nation.
it
Go
was
ahead. I'll
based.
let you finish
It was
first.
based off. I don't remember what Sean told me. It was based off of a similar name. They hijacked it from a similar name of Washita.
Yep. And this woman who was the mayor of a city like in Louisiana and stuff like that, who found the Moorish movement and Taj Tariq Bey started this in the late 80s, early 90s. And they claim to have a seat on the indigenous seat in the
Yeah,
United Nations.
that seat don't even exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that seat doesn't exist.
Not to mention the UN has no jurisdiction here.
Yeah,
See, the thing is, that stuff that they talk about, like the indigenous seat, they were talking all of that stuff like in the 90s. So that was before the internet was readily available, so people would actually fall for that stuff. But that
yeah,
stuff is very easily debunked now with technology.
yeah.
Mhm.
And
Go-
we're doing a good job at debunking it.
Yeah, because of course, if it's said on the internet, it has to be true.
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah.
it's like with the Moors. I have one question that I ask them, and not a single one of them can answer that. And it just proves that it tells me they have no idea. It's a simple question. I asked them how many Els, Bays, Days, or Alis can you name that were here in the United States prior to the birth of your prophet?
The answer would be zero.
Yeah, they beat around the bush,
of course.
or they don't answer it, and you don't hear from them for a couple of years.
I think even Dane, ever since we've been, adding him in our posts, he's been kind of quiet, except for
Yeah,
what he did the other day, but which was a video from 5 months ago, I think.
it's
Yeah,
like
he was quiet in general.
when I shared the picture of Noble L. All of a sudden she got really quiet.
Mhm.
And then she started to post a video here, then there. Then I found she's using a different platform. So
Yeah, because quite a few of her videos were taken down.
yeah,
And then I loved her videos of ordering Susan Wojcicki to put it back up.
yeah. She was monetized, then she got demonetized, and did a lien on her and stuff like that. So it's some crazy stuff. And again, it took me 4 or 5 years just to find a picture of that woman. And she was good at hiding her picture. Leland Miller, I'm an American mutt. Yeah, just like everybody. It's like pretty much everybody's that these days. Uh, yeah. So what's the plan on plan of attack for this Turtle Island guy?
I don't know. Well, he claims he's not going to make another video of me, but he will.
Yeah,
So I keep wanting to bait him and then get him all triggered and everything. That's always fun.
yeah. It's like we triggered this other Moor, and he was doing videos and after video, then he just vanished.
Yeah, I saw, what I meant to ask you. I saw that the guy you was talking about, the tax guy, and then he must have made all his videos private, and then he
Oh,
made
Texas
them.
paralegal guy.
Yeah, I wonder what was up with that.
He knows that I've called him out, and I've basically fired the first shot, he comes back at saying that he's going to file a class action lawsuit against me. I just laughed in his face. And he believes that I'm in California. Because I use text. I call him every so often and just give him crap. And I call him from different. I use text now, and I change the area code every couple of weeks. So it confuses him. But he's over on Rumble, and he's moved all his videos over to Rumble, and very few views on all of that. So, and I'm pretty sure that he basically pays for subscriptions and viewers and stuff like that.
I gotta check out Rumble. I never even went to that platform.
All right, Sean, no problem. We'll go live another time, and you'll come up.
Yeah. Hey, Sean, how you doing, bud?
So,
Hey, Grendel.
Yeah. So there's a few of the sob sits that I've gone after over the years, and they're gone now. The biggest one was Joanna Wales, and she was the queen of sob sits. She was selling you the birth certificate, bond, and how to become a secured party creditor, and all of that. And myself and this other person who's no longer on YouTube went after her quite hard, and she basically moved off YouTube and went to doing something else on YouTube, but doing stuff on another platform. So that's what a lot of them are doing.
yeah.
It's just moving over to a different platform
One
and calling
sob,
us trolls.
one subset that I really miss is that the redhead guy from Hawaii. I did a
don't.
couple of videos on him. He always talked about the higher what is it, the what do you call it? The Most High, and he just peddled a lot of bull crap, and then
Is he a Hebrew Israelite?
No, I don't think. There's some older videos of mine that I did of him. One of where he got smacked down in court, as usual.
Is he the guy that had the staff, carrying the staff?
No,
No. Okay, I'm thinking of a different one. So yeah, I mean, look at some of the auditors that you've gone after. Uh, some of them have dwindled down to not doing as many videos and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Or false copyright claims.
Yeah, how does that work? I mean, I've had one copyright claim against me, and I have no idea what I did.
Oh, it should tell you in YouTube Studio, and I think you should get an email as well.
I did that. They said that something about using. I used a website. I was information on a website, and of course it had the picture of the person I was going after. The picture might have been copyrighted.
That could be too.
It was a guy called Tazadak Shah.
I don't think I'm familiar with him.
Oh, he's a character.
Oh, he teaches
Deprogrammable, whatever.
Yeah, he's a Hebrew Israelite.
Yeah,
he's a more Hebrew Israelite.
Yeah, his real name is Roosevelt Tankard.
Yeah, he got a bunch of books on Amazon and stuff.
Yeah,
I think my new favorite more has to be Minister LOL. Romerick Mims, I think.
Yeah. I turned the water faucet on for you.
He's a straight racist.
And speaking of racist, More Knowledge TV.
Yeah, the Moorish Knowledge TV. He's
he called him Moorish, but yet he says that he's a black man.
Yeah,
so that kind of contradicts itself.
Yeah, More to take his head off if they hear that.
Hey, right there. The funs of owning a Great Dane. She barks when she wants the water turned on in the bathroom. So I turned it on. Now she doesn't want it.
That's usually how it works when we let my dog out. We open the back door, she'll stand there, look at it, and then just walk the other way. It's like,
Yeah.
you barked for us to open the door. Now you don't want to go out.
Yep. Just there you go. Move the chair. Okay, now she's going. Oh, I gotta move the chair for her.
I want to check to see if he responded to me again. YouTube's view your channel.
Now, Devon hasn't. I don't subscribe to Devon, but usually Road Pirate Films is always. My dogs are barking at your dog. Road Pirate hasn't been doing as many videos on him anymore. So he must be getting really boring.
I think he did one last night, but yeah, he's just the same old thing. No, I think he tried to get a job at DoorDash and Uber Eats, and then claims that they were racist towards him, and he's going to sue them.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
You know who was actually been quiet that I know of? Sabir. I haven't really heard much of him at all.
No,
Sabir's-
Sabir's definitely not quiet. He's on every single day.
on two different YouTube channels at once.
Yeah, sometimes 3.
Yeah,
Oh,
He's
And also
literally on every single day.
Facebook and Instagram.
But he's more of he sticks to the history. He's not with the sovereign citizen stuff, but a lot of the books that he's using are way out of date, and he also just his comprehension is not is low, so he just misunderstanding a lot of the information.
Yeah, and giving out a lot of false information.
Yeah,
I mean, it's he calls himself the Moorish philosopher, and it's just like
he's a joke.
it's more like
The Moorish
my
beggar.
PayPal. It's hit my PayPal account so I can go travel around the world.
Yeah, exactly. He's the Moorish beggar.
Yeah,
He begs more than any other Moor that I've seen on YouTube.
yep. And speaking of beggars, Sharon Tracy Gale Bay is starting to beg.
Yeah.
isn't that against probation or parole, whichever? It's
We're-
or it wouldn't be parole; it'll be probation.
Yeah,
Wouldn't that be against?
it'd be nice to find her conditions of release and stuff like that. So it's who knows. So
But back to that Chief Cherokee Peasy.
yeah,
I called him out before. He's answered, but didn't use my name.
yeah. He's
Um,
I've called him out, and he's done the same thing.
yeah, he's delusional. Probably with all the pot he smokes.
Yeah, let me see. There's I follow. I've got probably close to 300 Moorish channels that I follow, and DGen, you're on 2 channels at once.
Yeah, I put this on, and also should be on Facebook as well.
Nice.
I haven't uploaded to my second channel in a while, so I figured, hey, why not?
Yeah, our buddy Moorish Knowledge TV just uploaded another video. Then Turtle Island just did something 2 hours ago. I don't know. It's called America's Garbage Again.
That's the most. That's about me.
Okay. And
where he says DNA is fake and all the nonsense that they pull.
yeah. Oh, this. Let me share this. So this is the other guy that I'm kind of in a. I've baited him a number of times, and if you don't mind sharing the screen here, quick.
Okay.
So it's
Oh, I think you showed me a
yeah.
video of
Yeah, I've
his.
never went on his page yet. He looks like a fool.
The tattoos and stuff like that are tribal tattoos. He's part of a tribe, but he won't tell you what tribe it is. But just give a listen here.
It's your boy Enlightened Spare Break for that once again. Haven't uploaded in a few days because unfortunately I have a tendency this time of year to kind of fall back because a lot of people really don't interact with some stuff and people travel. A lot of people are traveling. They're going to go see family. They're going on their vacation. So it is what it is. But I will do the best I can to keep content coming in the next few days because, hey, you'll eventually catch up to it eventually. So it is what it is. I know in my last video I was talking about how your processes don't work. And
Yes. So basically, he's your atypical sovereign citizen. People pay him money for crap, and the tattoos are tribal tattoos of a tribe that.
Yeah, it's a tribe he probably made up himself.
Yeah, and he's been a couple years ago. He went to jail, and his girlfriend made a couple of videos crying and asking for donations and stuff like that. So
What he go to jail for?
that I couldn't find. I think his name is Eric Cohen, if I remember correctly.
That doesn't sound like a Native American name, if you ask me.
Yeah. Yep.
Who was the guy that both you and I triggered? The something tribes. You triggered him first.
Oh, it's tribes.
Okay, it's just tribes.
Yeah.
He was very easy to.
Yeah. I set him off a few times, then he blocked me. Then Candyland Moore has blocked me. I've actually been on his live stream a couple of times.
That's Cujo, right?
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
Joe, how you doing? Yeah, it's when I start asking difficult questions, he boots you.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they're legitimate questions. So it's crazy. And in about a half an hour, I'll be crashing a Light to Jury Bay call. She does her. It used to be 3 times a week. Now it's down to every Thursday night because
She's running out of bullshit to say.
yeah. I
Do you
mean,
still play the music like you used to?
once in a while when I'm in my car, I play. I like to play Body Count. Ice-T is the man in there, so he can allow to do the racial slurs and stuff like that through that way, which is really funny. So it's, and that's another thing. I don't on my channel. You've never heard me with any racial slurs or anything like that.
No.
It's just all about. All I want to do is tell these people not to fall for the crap. And it's just
Because there's a lot of gullible people who either down on their luck for one reason or another, or if they're in jail, they get indoctrinated there.
Yeah. If you notice the post I put on Discord from a court case from it was from Grantor Lamont Belton, and it said that 3/4 of the Moorish Science temples are in prison, which is it's which in which 90% of these people that follow the Moorish movement are former prisoners.
Yeah, no
That's
surprise
a
there.
crazy. That's a crazy.
I just don't understand why the Moors continue to try because they're usually arrested, especially the ones that like to squat in houses.
Yeah,
They don't win. I mean, beyond like a technicality that they may give off on, they don't win. None of
no,
this stuff is
and they're stupid
accurate.
enough to do it again.
Yeah,
The thing is, a lot of them they're in bad situations, so they'll take the risk to squat versus having to go into a shelter or be on the street. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean, Jamal from the Rise of the Moors basically was squatting in a place.
yeah.
He was trying to do the adverse possession or whatever it's called.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be getting out anytime soon.
No, he's
yeah,
screwed.
he's
Didn't
done.
I forget? Was it you or True Science mentioned something that him and another guy are actually they're not letting out because they deem him too dangerous. Like,
It'd be Jamal since he's a former Marine. I mean, he was doing videos on guerrilla tactics and how to breach a house, and he was doing stuff in the middle of a field of playing war and stuff like that.
but
Yeah,
yet,
he's the ringleader, so they're not gonna let him out.
Yeah,
and didn't know about the Massachusetts laws on guns.
he's in Rhode Island. He should know that.
The thing is, I think he knows. They just think that they're above the law. Like, and I don't know where they get that from.
It's like I'm probably an hour in an hour and a half from the New York or from the Massachusetts border. I don't. If I have my gun, I'll make sure I leave it at home if I'm going to Massachusetts, and I'm 20 minutes from the New York border, and definitely don't bring my gun over into New York. I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, New York will be one of the worst places to get caught with a gun.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I can't believe they did such a stupid move, just stopping on the side of the road, filling up the tank. Like they didn't realize that was gonna
And
cause
exactly,
attention.
because the thing is, this is why how you know they're delusional because they could have done all of that stopping on the road. It's the fact that they had their guns out in open. Like they should have
Yeah.
had all of the guns in the trunk or
Mhm.
or in the van. And the cop that pulled over to the side wouldn't have saw none of that, and they would have been able to go about their way.
And also being in the military gear.
Yeah, exactly. That too. Raising suspicion. You got body camera, all type of shit. They thinking you trying to do some type of domestic terrorism.
And why didn't they fill up before they left?
They probably did. They just ran out of gas. They didn't want to go into a gas station.
But
So they
it's. I mean, whatever vehicle they had, you can make it from Massachusetts or from Rhode Island to Maine on a tank of gas.
well, maybe not, because remember their things were full with a bunch of stuff, so that extra weight probably burned their gas.
And I think it was an older car too, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. And then also you also gotta take into consideration that they were traveling and not driving.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you go through a lot more gas traveling than driving.
Exactly.
And I still can't believe that they try that too. Still,
And supposedly there's some court case that states that the Supreme Court allows traveling.
Of course, the Supreme Court is going to allow traveling, but it's the mode that you traveling, which is
Yeah.
that these people do not understand.
Yeah,
right? And they don't understand the 10th Amendment.
yeah. It's like I mean, some states make you inspect your vehicle. Then there's other states you don't have to inspect your vehicle. There's other states where um, you register your vehicle, and there's other states where you don't have to register your vehicle.
I've never seen a state where you don't have to register your vehicle. Every state, I think you got to
It,
register.
it, it's it's registered, but I mean, as in license plate. I mean, there's a you have a plate, but there's different weirder, um, more of a tax on it. That's what I was trying to get at. It's like the state of Connecticut. The registration on their vehicles is just outrageous. Here in my state, it's like $75 a year.
Mhm.
In my state, it's outrageous.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna say how much it is.
I'm in New York. I think I pay like $230 for 2 years.
ouch. Mine is $75 a year.
I think when I was in New York, I think I paid 90 a year, if I remember correctly.
And then
But
yeah,
truth, you also have this the state, the city, the county taxes all on that,
yeah.
which is ridiculous. It's crazy. It's like you I go shopping over in like Albany. You see the sales tax and you see the city tax, and it's just like,
Yeah, just cheaper upstate.
yeah, Albany isn't upstate.
No, to me it is.
Yeah, it is. I know. I'm just joking.
Yeah.
It's like upstate New York is like Ogdensburg, Malone, Plattsburgh, Lake Placid. That's some cold areas. So it's what do we else? How many people we have in chat?
62.
Huh. That's good. Just kind of.
No,
I'm on StreamYard. Yeah, I got to get going here. I got to go to work.
I gotta get going a little bit too. Do you know of any of these fake Indian Facebook pages? Are they on there as well?
Yes.
I would love to battle with them.
With the Indians or groups?
Either one, anyone that believes that nonsense.
Oh, just look. There's a number of Washita Facebook pages. Let me see if I can find this guy quickly here.
There was another guy that I did some videos on. He went by the name Mika L. LeVay. I think he got terminated. He was always claimed that he's from Washita, and he lives in whatchamacallit, Atlanta Republic or something like that.
Yeah, they always say republic or territories. Let me look down here. Oh, let me find this guy, and he's easily triggered. I've triggered him a couple of times. Let me just find him.
Why you do that? Now back to these fake Indians. They very well could be what they called the freedmen, which the way they were, their ancestors were slaves of the Native Americans, and they just, let them into, some of them let them into the tribe, but they're not blood.
Yeah.
But it was interesting. I think it was about 10 years ago, something like that, that Cherokee Nation actually took away their membership.
Yeah, I saw something about that, and they were upset.
They filed a lawsuit and lost.
Yeah. Where? Can't find the guy. I wonder if they took his.
Just for fun, you'll look up the New Wabian Wars. I never even heard of that. Do you know anything about that?
I haven't heard of him.
Truth.
Yeah, I think the guy took down the page. I can't believe it. I don't see it.
Who's that?
The guy, he's there. This guy, he's an L in a bay, and he wears Indian headdress, and he is a Native American, or he's indigenous, but he claims to be white, but he's black.
Check this out. This is the first thing that pulled up when I searched them. They're on the SPLC website as extremists,
Yeah,
of course.
a lot of them are you'll find on there.
Yeah, they don't understand. Them getting put as extremists is a dangerous thing, man. They better chill out.
Where is this guy? Ah, there he is.
And the group's founder, Dwight York, in 2004 was sentenced to 135 years in prison for molesting children.
Oh, that's Malachi Z. York.
And people followed that group. Wow.
The thing is with him is he was switching up his thing. Once he was a Moor, then he was a Muslim, and at one point he was a Hebrew Israelite, and then the final phase of it was the Wapian Nation.
Yeah, I put a link in the chat. I don't know if you can see it. You can click on that.
His son is now in jail too.
This is another guy that I have fired shots at and nothing yet.
I don't see a link.
Let me try in the StreamYard one then. No. So let me just
Look Malachi Z up. Before he was Malachi Z, he was a singer in an R&B group. I forget the name of the group.
Was the name Morse something?
No, it had nothing to do with none of that stuff. he was regular. He was still an American citizen then. He was a singer in a group. I forget the name of the group. I don't know what happened to him, what type of information he ran into. Because then he started teaching that he was an alien, that he was born on another planet, and all type of different crazy stuff.
Oh my God.
Yeah, his stuff is nuts. And people believe this stuff. He had like a cult. He had a whole compound of people living on his estate in Atlanta or somewhere in Georgia. It was crazy. His thing is deep.
Yeah, are you sharing with the screen?
Let me go. There we go.
Yeah, this is the other guy that I've I fired a few shots at, and he's come back, but that's about it.
Another one that was
Oh
quiet.
yeah, that guy. I remember him.
Another one that was quiet. Either that it was quiet or I just didn't pay attention. Was Joseph Piguet or something like that?
Oh, I just called him this morning.
Called himself King something. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
the one living in an RV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a nutcase. I should look back into him again.
Yeah, I posted his phone number on Discord this morning.
Yeah, I saw it. I was going to try to call, but I forgot.
And he's stupid enough to post the phone number.
He ain't got nothing to lose, man. He living in an RV.
Yeah.
Did you hit the? Yeah, I guess you did.
I am the wife of Chief
Listen
Nani Shabu
to this.
Plenipotentiary. of Atlan, Mulan, Land of the Frogs, Magister and Right of the United Kingdom, the Commonwealth, and the planet called Earth. I am making this video in response to Kevin Samuels encouraging all females to post a video about his advice and the successes that they've had by following his advice. What Kevin is saying is
Let me get
sound advice
get to the beginning of this.
completely when it comes to
Missed
mating
it.
and dating. He is telling
Mating and dating.
The devil's horns.
Here we go.
begin all things by first using the all. I am Saset Tower Ale, a white female of Anian descent.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, she's a white female.
Ugh.
Well, you know, she's talking about status.
Who's the more? There's a female who will go into places saying, you know, I command you to tell me your nationality, and you'll be jailed in Guantanamo Bay.
Morris Karen, I forget her name.
Yeah, Montina Bay.
Yeah, Montina Long. Montina Long.
She's in jail, right? Or no?
Yeah.
She ain't getting out for a while.
And her brother just went to court today in Springfield, Mass, and got charged with driving without a license, registration, and some other stuff. And he stated that he
got charged with driving without a license or traveling without a license.
Driving without a license.
Oh, okay.
In his personal conveyance.
Yeah. But I put the link to that in the Discord on his Facebook page. It's basically got moved to probation and stuff like that. He says he won.
They gave him probation for that?
Yeah.
Wow. So he must be a repeat offender, because that's hard. That's a hard sentence.
Yeah.
Probation. Normally it's just a fine and then that's it.
Yeah. That's what I took out of reading all the documents. It said probation. There was a click that said probation.
That means next time he's going to jail if he gets caught.
And you know they're finished when they try to represent themselves in court.
Yep. Yeah. And he must have not worn his.
Working out for Jamal.
Yeah, doesn't he have a public defender now?
No, I think he's one that didn't. He didn't opt to get a public defender. That's why he's still in jail. His followers would disown him if he went and got a public defender.
Yeah,
he can't do it. He can't do it. And then the ones that did get the public defenders, he's denouncing them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do they call them? Dirty Moors.
Dirty Moors, dirty coach, informant, all type of stuff.
Agent.
Yeah, agent. Yeah.
It's some nutty stuff.
Yeah. That's why I like to try to debunk as much as I can.
Yeah, it gets you get into it, and it's just like, oh my god! Then you just start finding more and more and more stuff, and it's just like it's really crazy. And
even Sharon isn't as into it as she used to be.
Oh yes, she is.
Is she?
She only does it on Facebook, and she only posts certain videos on YouTube. She does it at least once a week.
Oh, I'll have to pay more attention. I don't know if I'm following her on Facebook.
She has me blocked on Swindle Hoodwinked.
Look what Sean put up.
Yeah, there's There's no way you can defend yourself with a case like that.
No.
And then they still have that woman who actually came up to support Rise of the Moors. She ended up getting arrested for having a gun.
Yeah, those people, they're just fools. I can't believe people are that foolish.
Now,
Yeah.
what happened to the minor? I didn't hear much about that. Wasn't there
Yeah.
a minor there?
Yeah, there was a minor, and I haven't heard anything and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's probably going to stay confidential. The minor stuff, you're not going to get nothing from that.
But because he's a minor, it'll be sealed, so we won't really know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, he's probably the one that snitched.
Yeah. So it's
He was probably in the precinct. They was probably giving him McDonald's and KFC, all type of stuff.
yeah. Yeah, you don't want to mess with the police in Massachusetts
No.
or New York. And here in my state, if you get pulled over by a sheriff and you say you're traveling, I've talked with a sheriff and he's like, either you give me your driver's license or your car is getting towed. In end of story. I mean, they don't take any crap, because every so often we get what is called the Rainbow Gathering. And there's just a bunch of hippies that come up here and just destroy stuff, and a lot of them are the sovereign citizens, and police hate it when they come up here to do their little festivals.
Yeah, that. Speaking of sovereign citizen, that guy, man, he really seems like he wants to do a debate. The guy, remember the one I sent you the message earlier?
Yeah.
Like he's trying to really bait us into, like because he knows more about that stuff than us. But I'm not going to fall for
Yeah,
that.
I'm not going to get into it because I don't know.
Talk to him about it. I'm going to study up on it first. I'm not just going to go gun ho.
Go in blind.
Yeah. Well, my thing is, whatever he wants to talk about is still not going to change the fact that he's wrong about whatever it is that he believes in this whole soccer nonsense.
Yeah. It's like he believes the sky is yellow and the sun is blue.
Don't give them ideas; they'll probably believe that.
That's a lyric from the Grateful Dead. Part of it is from Scarlet Begonias. But here's another thing I point out when talking with the Drew Ali Moors is their prophet stated that if you're black and you're black and from Morocco, you're a Moor. He made a statement like that. So I go back to the statement of there's a person around at the same time in history who made a claim that all blonde hair, blue eyes were the master race. And both of those statements of these two people that make are 100% false.
Right.
Well, not only that, I've never heard that statement, him saying anything like that, but that would still just, because if he's saying if you're black and from Morocco, you're a Moor, so then that means all of these Moorish Americans wouldn't be a Moor because they're not from Morocco.
But the United States is Morocco because of the Peace and Friendship Treaty.
Oh, I was going to say that. Northwest of Mexam.
Yes.
Exactly.
And there's another thing. Look up the word Amexam.
Yeah, it doesn't exist.
Hey, Winnie. How are you?
Winnie?
My dog.
I've got a gunner next to me. Just taking up the couch. Big babies. I brought him to the ocean last Saturday over in Hampton Beach, New Hampshire. And it's the first time he tasted salt water, and he did not like it. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. I've never seen that dog dart out of the water as fast as he did. Then he got then he was having fun chasing after the seagulls.
That's always amusing to watch.
Yeah.
I know my dog hates water. She's a rescue, and so wherever she was held, they must have, sprayed her with a hose or something because she's deathly afraid. She'll like cry loudly if you try to give her a bath.
Yeah. Our male Great Dane, he goes into the water, but he prefers not to. Our female, she loves it.
Have you ever heard of the breed called the Moorish Shepherd
What
dog?
is that actually a real thing, or is this?
No, but I'm
Oh.
sure the Moors believe it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then here's another thing. I was listening to. I listened to a lot of conservative radio on XM radio, and there's a black gentleman on in the morning by the name of David Webb, and they were talking about the stuff that's going on in Chicago with all the blacks shooting the blacks up there, and he mentioned this person by the name of Prophet Ali. And that's a new name I've never heard of, and I've tried looking up that name and not finding anything about it. And supposedly Prophet Ali is trying to make a truce or something like that to stop all the gun violence in Chicago.
Oh, that person is still alive.
What do you mean?
I mean, this Prophet Ali, he's a living person.
Yes. That's what he goes by, is Prophet Ali. Whoops. Sonny's in Pauline's call. I gotta get... Yeah, I can miss Pauline's call. I've done enough of them. We get at least a couple of people in Pauline's call. It's always fun. It's crazy. Some of the times when we crash her call, she will not post it. And she doesn't edit anything out of there too, which is crazy.
Does she usually, when you guys attack, doesn't she usually just shut it down?
She blocks it so no one else can get in there. And that's the purpose of crashing her calls. Is she'll make it private so nobody can get in, and then she'll shut the chat off when we're in there. Between the three of us, sometimes we can get in there at least with 10 different names, and she averages about 20 to 30 people. So there's that. Hey guys, I got to get going, so we'll talk to you later.
Back out to work. Thanks for coming up.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. Have a good one.
You too. Take care. All right, everybody. Thank you for stopping by the stream. I'm going to be working on a video tonight, little teaser. It's a frauditor who gets trespassed from multiple places. You'll definitely love this one.
Right.
Thank you so much for coming up, Truth. Appreciate that.
No problem.
I'll talk to you later.
All right. Take care.
Take care.
All right.
All right, everybody. Thank you all for coming by. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and I'll talk to you later.